Hello everybody, and welcome to the start of Season 3 of the Sunoco Elite Series. As we are finally back after a very long hiatus. We're here for a kind of new system that's going on as people are already pulling out of pit lane for qualifying. It is group qualifying. Here at Toddring, we will only have 5 qualifiers shown, along with Mid-Ohio, which has a special kind of qualifier. We also have here at Toddring, Las Vegas, Sonoma, and Yas Marina will all include a qualifying. And so much has changed. Here is PJ Karenko in his new Trailblazer Chevy, number 07, as Trailblazer recently switched to Chevrolet from Honda after low performance. And now they've recruited PJ Karenko on the squad. Here's William Brock, a little bit of a darker car. But we're going to see who's going to get the pole here at Toddring. Hans Windhelm is now on the new Monarch Motorsports after Spark Auto Racing dropped and was picked up by William Carlson Sr. And, there's Eric Monaco for Color Haas Racing in his new Tropicana number 33 as he was kick off WBM. And here's one from a new team. This is Saba Sports. Tyler Thaber, the team owner of that team, driving the 00 for that team. It's him in the 00, Roger Ray in the 08, and Steven Thompson getting his first ever full-time ride under the 55 car. Other news, there's Lorenzo Log, now for Epic Motorsports, as there you see Maverick GP's John Arndt, or not, Johan Arndt. Sorry, I keep doing that. Johan Arndt in his new stickers, number 74 for Maverick GP. Cordell Paulson's here. Philip Scott and Scott Ganassi Racing are finally here as people are starting to turn in laps. PJ Karenko just turned in the first full lap. There's Jeffrey Finguy, Team Flame Racing, as he actually did not become the team leader, as it was decided that there was no team leader. They would more work as a team, which I kind of like that system. So maybe it'll work out for them. As William Brock goes to the top with a 49.1. Very fast out here today, but he's the qualifying king. We're waiting for people to get into drafts. That's when it's really going to start accelerating. Tyler Thaber currently in second place. And there's Johan Arndt getting out on track. Laughter Stuckel, she's getting out for the start of her 3rd season. Philip Scott, Scott Ganassi Racing. He was a legend back in Season 1 for whoever watched it. And he's been known as one of the big legends of the Sunoco Elite Series, as now he's here. There's Roman Rahal rocking that Fortify number 23 cars after Duncan left and made his own team. Rahal took the 23 car. As now here come the times really starting to come in. There's John Arndt, moved from 37 back to the 05 from Season 1. Very happy about that. And there's Fitzwater to the top and his brand new Fitzwater cars were remodeled in his brand new number 1 for Fitzwater Australia, and still sponsoring Wilson Security. As Nick Pericles in the 2 car driving for Epic Motorsports this season goes to 2nd. There's Paul Jackson as well, starting to put in some good times. Jackson is in P5 right now. In the same scheme as last season. Likes this scheme. Pinocchio Young in the 11. Rookie of the Year last season. As we do have some rookies out here. There's Sean Angel. And the 74 to the top. That's Johan Arndt. Arndt to the top. Wow. Impressive, as we're almost 5 minutes through the session. So I have a lot to talk about. There's Carson Bowers and his new number 39. He got 2 wins last season, looking very strong. There's William Carlson Jr. William Carlson Sr. is the owner. This is his son. Jackson jumps P3, and that is the 87 of Alexander Rowe in P4. As we're waiting on the other Scott Ganassis, we don't see them. As this is what I'm talking about. People are trying to get in drafts. There is one of the rookies, Skyla Johnson and Steven Thompson, both rookies, along with Roger Ray, as we mentioned before. All these guys are rookies, as a lot of them are down rank C, but there's one in rank B. That would be, where is she? Audra Baranowska's making her first full-time start under Scott Ganassi Racing, driving the number 9. Here's Aiden Shepard now in his new ride at Team Flame Racing. He won here in Season 1, but Roman Rahal got it Season 2 as he improves to 7th place with a 47.6. Number 9 now, Andre Baranoskas, is in the top 10, but currently leading. Paul Jackson is your current leader. There is William Duncan, the leader of Maverick GP, driving that 66 Saya. Gatlin Downey, he was in Mid-Ohio. Now he's making his first full-time start as well. Right now as we stand, front row is WBM and Maverick GP. So rank B definitely putting their stamp on qualifying right now. There is Lorenzo Log in the pits, not showing speed. He's one of the people expected to go pretty well, and he's one of my picks to win this championship, but he is now in the pits getting new tires, maybe looking to go back out. So is Stu Cole. There is 2 Monarch Motorsports cars in Paulson, who is back in rank D this season, which a lot of people expect him to go up through the ranks, but nope, staying down here with Hans Windhelm. But yeah, everyone's rushing to get out in qualifying, trying to get it. Yeah, one thing that does suck, PJ Karenko lost his ride in rank A, was picked up by Trailblazer in rank C. Right now he runs 23rd with a 47.8. Right now there is Zachary Fitzwater pulling the first 46 of the session, probably not the last, with Vance Caldwell in second now. Eric Monaco takes over third, and Tyler Faber is in fourth. That's a rank D. Carson Bowers P2. Right now it's a Fitzwater front row. As we come around to the line, Caldwell moves up to P5 from P6, jumps Brock real quick. Oh, there's another story we want to talk about. Gerardo Ron, now the team leader for Clever Haas Racing, as he's driving that new Subway number 19 car. And there's Max Anderson in his Foster's number 43. Like I said, the whole team got revamped. This was one of the cars that did as well. He's right now P12. John Arndt having a nice day, or a nice qualifying. But here's a whole giant group here of people running nice qualifying. Philip Scott really needs a better qualifying lap than 31st, as he's going to fall to 32nd. So right now, not showing as much speed as he would want. As we're still searching, there goes Tyler Thaber to pole position. What? Tyler Thaber is in the lead. Wow. If rank D scores pole, especially the new team of Saba Sport, the rookie of Tyler Thaber. The stewards evened out the ranks this season, so they are a lot more relevant down there in rank D, but still not as relevant as the guys who are at the front, as there comes that big group, this huge group. We're waiting to see what they can do. There's Aiden Shepard in the pits. There is Alexander Rowe. If this car looks familiar to you, it better. It's a combination of the 2 Red Stallion cars last season, Roman Rahal and Zach Smith, that actually went to Maverick GP. They thought that they'd go a little on their design. Right now, front row, Saba Sport and Epic Motorsports. There's Sebastian Torres, who is now driving for Red Stallion. He drove for Trailblazer Season 1, Epic Motorsports Season 2, and down to rank C with Red Stallion. And while there, Veen got his first career win last season and decided the team should move to Chevrolet. Right now sits 23rd in the order, so not a lot of hope there. There is one person I expected to be near the front, Darren Weber, actually being pushed by Adam Vincent, who is ahead of him. But yeah, Darren Weber got 2 top 10s last season as ranked D, even when they were so separate. We're looking at him. There is the third one. Ryan Monaco for Scott Ganassi Racing moved up to rank B. Right now he sets P13. Very impressive, but we are still looking for Philip Scott to hit a list. Oh, that's not good. That's going to impede the lap of these guys. But yeah, Philip Scott is nowhere right now. He is 24th with 9.5 minutes remaining. Right now, Tyler Thaber, your leader in qualifying at Toddring. Any other main stories that we want to cover? Just searching through the people, trying to get any names that we can cover real quick. No, we about covered all of them. Yeah, lots of new faces and lots of old faces and newer cars. And there's Fitzwater. Fitzwater's trying to get a good run to try to get up front. Right now he sets P3. He would be on the second row, which is very impressive for him. Right now he just cannot get the speed. Philip Scott with Eric Monaco. Eric Monaco was finally kicked out of WBM, as now he got picked up by Clever House Racing in that new number 33 car. As now he's on par with his brother, older brother Ryan, who so far his career has not been too high, but we may be seeing it this season where he finally gets big, as Eric Monaco into the pits, possibly for new tires, which may actually be a good idea. Philip Scott likes that outside. He actually ran right around Tyler Thaber. And whoa! P2, Philip Scott! Oh, yep, there's Philip Scott we know. Yeah, he could have won in Season 1, and now here he is. He ran the outside in 3 and 4 and got that time. Does this mean that the outside line is the more dominant line here? It's a very interesting thought. But Philip Scott now. This means that there is no rank A on the front row right now. But Fitzwater and Caldwell are turning in good laps right now. Last lap around they pulled 47 zeros and 46 nines. So they're there. They're very close. Oh. But wow, Philip Scott is close to that pole position. Tyler Thaber, if he can hold on to this, that would be amazing. Some people now coming out of the pits. A lot of people are, ooh, almost went 4 wide. You don't want to crash in qualifying. That won't be good. That'll be a grid spot penalty. As a lot of people heading into the pits, this is going to clear the track, which is a good thing for lap traffic, but a bad thing because less people to draft with. There's Carson Bowers coming around. He's P6 right now. Very nice performance so far. But right now, just not pulling any good laps. Everyone changing tires. I think everyone's getting ready to go out for one last run. Yep, everyone's going out one last run. Some of these people, Jeffrey Finguy, 32nd. It would be a huge disappointment for Jeffrey Finguy if he ends 32nd. His teammates, though, Aiden Shepard sits P12 and John Arndt sits P25. Arndt's coming in for one last set of tires. And I think Fitzwater might be waiting out the session. Fitzwater does not seem to be moving. No mechanical problems being reported, so he is just sitting on pit road. I think he might be satisfied for where he qualified. Which, not saying that this was a bad qualifying for him. P4 as a reigning champion. Definitely something to look up to. But no one on track has speed because no one has enough draft. I think Roger Ray might have just got pole position. What? Where is he? Tyler Thaber may have just got pole position. That would be incredible. 5 minutes remaining. He's going back out. Looks like he's not so secure about this, though. Fitzwater remains in the pits. He doesn't have much time. I think he's done. I think he's getting ready to shut off the engine. But they're sitting there idling on pit road. Caldwell getting a very nice qualifying. He right now sits P3. But Philip Scott, the legend himself, right now sits P2. He's coming out of the pits. Oh, the drafts may start to begin. Here's a draft here. Windhelm, Monaco, and Finn Guy. These guys can get into a rhythm with each other. That would be great. As we look at some of the speeds, you want to look, yeah, you guys cannot see miles per hour. Let's see, who's one of the fastest guys out here right now? Skylar Johnson's performing about 224 miles an hour. Skylar Johnson may be going for better qualifying. Torres trying to help former teammate Manuel there being a little bit. Good relationship there. So almost 3.5 minutes to go, and no one has speed right now. Everyone's still trying to get up to speed. I don't think anyone took into account the fact that you need to get up to speed. Is Fitzwater still on pit road? No! Fitzwater has exited pit road. Caldwell has exited pit road. Philip Scott has exited pit road. We may in fact see Tyler Thaber, the rookie. Would this be first ever rookie pole position? If Tyler Thaber can pull this off, this will be the first in history to get a pole on debut, or as a rookie nonetheless. The first one is a rookie, and he's going to do it on his debut. Oh, but there's some fast people out there. Eric Monaco's got speed. Lorenzo Logg's starting to get some speed now. What's his laps looking like? 47.5, he's closing it. But I don't think anyone is going to be able to challenge. These guys really need to get into a rhythm. Paul Jackson, 15th. He fought for the championship last season. That's kind of surprising. William Carlson Jr., 13th. Oh, Karanko and Stukel, 36th, 35th. There's Brock, P9. He's the qualifying king. Caldwell, P3. Anderson, P27. Uh-oh. People are improving. Uh-oh. If I was Tyler Thaber right now, I would be biting my nails because everyone is really fast right now. This is a few people have their last chances to get it done. Who will? If anyone. Eric Monaco still sits P10. Skylar Johnson's trying to dig herself out of a hole. Now she's up to 34th. Fitzwater is just cruising. I think he is fine with the position he's getting. Arndt, actually very slow on track. Oh, there was an incident. Oh, that may not be good. Hopefully that doesn't force people into the pits, because if it does, that's the end of qualifying if they're all forced to pit. No, they're not. They're letting it go. We remain green. About 2 laps to go for a few people. Yeah, 2 laps to go right now. Maybe 1 for the people who couldn't reach the finishing time. Tyler Thaber is still on pole position. Everyone needs to dig deep if they want pole. Here's a pack. Could William Duncan do it? You need speed. You need a lot of speed. But they lost speed. They need to get around track in 30 seconds. Where are they? I don't think they can do it. If this pack makes it, that could be a game changer. But if it doesn't, I think Tyler Thaber may have pole position. We'll look back at that pack because that's the biggest hope. A few people are in. Philip Scott's in. William Duncan and Aiden Shepard show a lot of speed right now. If anyone has a chance, it's these two. Oh, Vincent is fast. Could Vincent come out of nowhere? Did they make it in time? Because now this is seeing who's going to get it. I think Roger Ray. I think Tyler Thaber is your pole sitter. As everyone finishes up their laps to then pull in. If someone doesn't cross that line in the next 7 seconds. Wow. Tyler Thaber. It's complete. That's it. Tyler Thaber will make history and will be the first person to get pole as a rookie and to get pole on debut. Wow. And Tyler Thaber is your pole sitter. Let's go look at the full starting lineup for the race. So making history as the first rank D to get a pole position, the first rookie to get a pole position, and the first person to get pole position on debut, Tyler Thaber will be leading the field to the green flag for the race at Toddring. Philip Scott will fill out the front row for Scott Ganassi Racing. Then it's a rank A, row 2, Vance Caldwell, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Two huge threats for this championship going forward. Johan Art will finish out the top 5 for Maverick GP. Very nice performance for Johan Art. Carson Bauer 6th, Alexander Rose 7th, Nick Pericles 8th, William Brock 9th, Eric Monaco rounding out your top 10 as we will look through the rest of this field. Any shockers near the bottom? Last place going to Laughter Stuckel. Kind of disappointing, but 48-0 just is not going to cut it. John Art, 29th. Jeffrey Finguy, 28th. That's kind of disappointing for Team Flame Racing, but Aiden Shepard, in fact, got 12th position. So there is some hope here, but at Toddring, you never know. At Toddring, qualifying doesn't matter as much as some other races because the drafting can lead you through the pack pretty easily. So maybe there's not as much to fear there. Andre Baranowska has ended up dropping down to 26th, along with Lorenzo Log, big championship contender in my opinion, down in 27th. But God, Tyler Thaber pulled something that I did not see coming, as he is the only rank D in the top 10, and it's pole position. Congratulations, Tyler Thaber, as he will lead the field down to the green flag in Toddring when that race comes. But, what a performance. Good luck to everyone in this season as we move on to the season opener, which will be soon. Soon. Don't worry. You will get the video. But Tyler Thaber, beautiful job, beautiful performance in qualifying. Good luck to everyone in the race, and we'll see you at round 1 for the race at Toddring. Ciao.